West Coast still building. Gaff runs his distance. Options are plenty. Dixon, Cannon into, no whistle. Waterman out to Kennedy. Loves to snap around the corner. And Josh Kennedy gives his team a lift. Into his 17th season, Josh Kennedy. And when you need a man for a big moment, you turn to JK.
688 career goals in game 280 for Josh Kennedy to get the Eagles away.
In terms of goals kicked in a derby with 54. Sits only behind Matthew Pavlich on 61. And he'll add another to his tally right there. The West Coast get a couple in a row.
And he has been a marvel as far as West Coast Eagles are concerned. He made his debut against Collingwood as a Carlton player all those years ago. And since then, he's been entertaining us like that. Darling slips into the 50 now. His old running mate.
Has he got the legs to bomb one?
He's given it plenty. Oh, has he got the leg? Clear path for Jones, who wobbled it forward. Pendlebury tried to batter it away. Rioli drilled it out. Brilliant hands. Kennedy doesn't take many kicks. Oh. He's hit the target again.
And it's 19 scoring shots to just one in this first half. As Nelson out of the middle wins it. Williams will just will it forward long towards Darling. He dropped the mark. He had hands to it. Kennedy follows up with the spin and off the left. Finally a bit of a highlight for the home side.
Keller returning from a hamstring from round one at 18 touches on that occasion. Kennedy, who was deadly accurate last week, has got that one to work back as well for another.
There's nothing except Port players. So work rate to me is one of the issues that has become apparent for West Coast, and that goes hand in hand with the confidence too.
Rosie again got things started to Hayes. Was able to link up Farrell and then Jones, a little bit forceful. O'Neill. Jones went spinning through, lost control. Ryan darting with the feet. Kelly with the high ball. Aaliyah going one way. Darling, it got past both. Fleury. Darling bearing down. Found a way through. Needs the ball to behave. It did. Darling. Great hands. Back to Kennedy off the left. There's something for the Eagles.
Hasn't seen a lot of ball. None of them have this end of the ground. Normally kicks well, and that's no exception.
Third mark for the quarter already. Kennedy, non-preferred boot, likes it off the boot. Yep, no problems at all. Kennedy kicks goal number 6.
For that 698. Be nice to get him to 700 tonight. That helps. Got his third. On the ball against Bolton. Nice to bring it away. Darling searching for the ball in the air. Kennedy should goal. Does goal. 700.
He just gave one away, but he gets it back straight away.
So far this afternoon, Josh Kennedy. Now his team would love him to deliver one here. It's a good-looking kick. Might not quite have the legs as it got over the top of O'Brien. Let's have a listen.
I believe it's a goal. We just think the ball hit the goalpost. Yeah. Score it.
He'll step around and he'll snap it through. West Coast get the goal.
Rioli. The fluky bounce. Jamison decided to handball. Good call. Kennedy keeps the Eagles' dream alive.
Averaging the 1.8 goals a game. His first season under 2 goals a game since way back in 2010. But with him, the Eagles' hopes ride high. And JK kicks the Eagles first. So into plenty of space, Josh Kennedy on the lead as he's done so many times. And just before quarter time, he keeps the Eagles in touch.
Oh, a little bit of indecision whether he was going to kick a drop punt or go around the corner. Now he'll go around the corner.
He's kicked big goals from most parts of the ground through his career. And he's done that plenty of times before, Josh Kennedy. Tremendous finish. So often the game has rested on his boot. And he steps up in another big moment to give the Eagles some breathing room. It's Ben Rutten got left up the sleeve in this last 6 minutes.
Not 15, player.
Durham coughed it up. West Coast through Cripps. In towards Darling, just over his head. Kennedy was waiting out the back on the burst to the goal line. Josh Kennedy! Delirium at Optus Stadium. He's nearing in on 700 goals for the West Coast Eagles. He's already hit it in his career. Of course, started with the Blues. A long time ago now, he works that back to perfection. Goal number 699 in West Coast Eagles colours for Josh Kennedy.
He finished it all off.
And he's had this moment so many times before through his career on 699 for the Eagles. Josh Kennedy, the club's greatest goal kicker, becomes the first Eagle to kick 700 for the club.
Tough one to get a handle on. Was able to do it eventually, although needed a bit of help. Morris came up to meet it. Here's Darling. Looks to take
out the back here.
To take territory. Cripps back into the team this week. They were lining up Waterman with Kennedy ready, and they were so smart. And what a sprightly start for the Eagles. Thanks for that, Moons. Kennedy for his second. Pops it through. Just what the Eagles needed.
So Josh Kennedy, the all-time leading goal kicker from directly in front. Playing his final few games, you would think, and the fans recognise that, the cheer squad recognise that, and they salute him.
Josh Kennedy averaged 2 goals a game every season since 2011. Well, he's got 2 early in this one and enjoying a Sunday afternoon at Optus Stadium. 115 goals so far in his career. He's been extremely accurate over the journey. Josh Kennedy strikes it pure. A moment to witness, a moment to savour. Josh Kennedy.
Great field kicker, Liam Ryan.
Josh Kennedy. He hits it again. It's game 271 for the Eagles, and he's not yet done doing what he does best. All time for goals kicked. Josh Kennedy. He's got the boots working well today. He's got 4. Crowd urging this one to go through. 4 goals in the first half. And in his final farewell, it's a handful for Josh Kennedy. He's kicked 5.
And Adam Simpson at half-time with Will Schofield saying...
Range across his career. He hooks that one, but it straightens and goes back through. He's celebrating again, and he's going out in style. Jared Ruffhead kicked 6 goals in his farewell game. Josh Kennedy has done this so many times before. In season number 17, in his farewell game, he's kicked 7 goals.
And keep going.
Will be paid, so Ryan continues to run. Darling's on deep. Kennedy doubles back. The kick in the Darling direction. Hands to it. Lost it. Still going. Kennedy for number 8!
Oh, no way.
An unbelievable final match for Josh Kennedy. He's kicked 8 goals in crazy scenes.